Right, time to get old school up in here. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing really well. Back in the old school days, around like 2013, I think, when I first started doing YouTube videos, I used to film quite a lot of beauty related stuff, but as time's gone on, I've kind of realised that my niche in YouTube lies in telling you about all the ridiculous, hilarious, weird things that happen to me in my life to make you feel better about yourself. Rather than talking about skincare and makeup and stuff, I've just kind of focused on the fact that I'm a hot mess most of the time. The small fact that I also don't have any money to buy makeup with anymore is probably quite a big contributing factor to why I never do beauty videos anymore. A couple of days ago I fancied mixing up my makeup bag a little bit and had to do the classic thing of shopping my stash, which is kind of a way to make you feel better about the fact that you can't afford to actually go and do proper shopping. It's where you delve into your makeup collection and pull out a load of stuff you haven't used for ages, and it's like you're trying loads of new things, but actually you can save your last few pennies to buy things like food. I actually found some really cool stuff that I'd forgotten that I used to love, and as a result my makeup bag has kind of had a massive transformation this week, and I'm really digging all the products that I'm using at the moment. This little bad boy is my makeup bag of choice at the moment. I think it was from Next. It's just like a plain canvas bag with my initial on and some little gold sparkly polka dots. It's very cute, but it is actually a little bit small for me, so I have also got some products. This is why I don't film beauty videos. Why am I a disaster just all the time? Kind of a what's in my makeup bag slash what I'm wearing on my face all the time at the moment as a catchy title. So kicking things off with foundation, I didn't feel like sticking with my old faithful L'Oreal True Match recently. I don't know why, it just wasn't sitting properly on my face. I'm really struggling with either dry or dehydrated skin at the moment. I'm not sure which one it is, but paired with L'Oreal True Match, it wasn't a good look for me. I was flakier than a Cadbury's flake. It wasn't good. Now I really want a Cadbury's flake. So I had a little rummage in my kind of like skin makeup drawer, and I pulled out this bad boy, which I forgot that I had ever even purchased. This is the Collection Illuminating Touch Foundation, which it says gives skin a natural luminosity. I apply it with my really disgusting Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. I'm waiting to get paid so I can buy a new beauty blender, so please don't shout at me for being gross. When you pair a damp sponge with this, you get the most dewy, gorgeous, glowy skin. Next up are two concealers, which are probably maybe my fave concealers of all time. My ultimate #1 bae concealer is the NARS Creamy Concealer, but I would rather put like 25 odd pounds towards my rent than buying a concealer. But these two are both actually not bad compromises for that one. This is the Bourjois Radiance Reveal Concealer, which comes in a little one like this, and this is the Too Faced Born This Way Concealer. Both of these have a similar texture to the NARS one. They're quite creamy, they're pretty high coverage, but my new favourite secret weapon for concealer are these teeny tiny things. Can you even see that? No, it's not a tiny mouse. This is a teeny weeny like beauty blender, beauty sponge type thing, and I bought a pack of 6 of them from Primark. They were like £2, and I was like, the chances of these working are slim to none, but I thought I'd give them a go anyway. And they're like the best thing ever. They're super soft and squishy, but still have enough kind of bounce to them so that they can blend your concealer out flawlessly. And because they're so little and pointed, you can get right up here and kind of do your under eyes properly, and all kind of around your nose. And it just feels a lot more kind of precise and flawless when I finish than when I use my big gross orange one. So if you happen to see these in Primark, I would really recommend picking up a set. They've literally like changed my face base makeup game. Like, they're so good. I apologise in advance for the state of this next product, but I feel like everyone's looks like this. This is the, I'm pretty sure it's Rimmel. I can't even remember what it's called because it's totally scratched off the lid, but you know the one. Everybody's been using this since the dawn of time. I honestly don't think I've used a different powder since I was about 17 now. This has always just been the one I reach for, and I've never had any issues with it, so I've just never tried anything else. But I'm kind of off powder at the moment anyway because my skin's being a bit of a nightmare, but when I do just need that little it's perfect. So I found this hiding in the back of my cupboards. This is a really old Benefit palette. which I got for Christmas a couple of years ago, I think. It's called the Cheeky Sweet Spot palette, oi oi, and inside it just comes with one bronze shade and then 5 different blush shades and a teeny tiny highlighter. I've been really digging Hoola bronzer at the moment, and I've just seen they're bringing out a lighter version, which I'm so excited for. And then I've been alternating between this one, which I think is Sugar Bomb, or if I'm like going for like a little bit more of a glowy bronzy look, I've been digging this one, which I think is Coralista. That'll make sense because it's very much coral. So this palette's been a well good find. I'm so happy that I've dug this one out. Highlight is the thing that has absolutely like changed my game recently. Normally I am Mary Luminizer, you know, by the Balm, through and through. I never try anything else. But I remembered that I had this in my cupboard and everyone's obsessed with this, aren't they? And I don't think I'd ever tried it, so I was like, This is the NYX Strobe of Genius Illuminating Palette, which comes with various different glowy glazed donut style highlighters. I've got a funny story about this. To start with, I tried this really cute little lilac shade, and then my boyfriend came over and he was like, oh, you've got like silver on your face? And I was like, what? Like forgetting that I'd even like I'd just put my makeup on, so I didn't think anything of it. And then he was like, yeah, have you been like rubbing up against a car or something? I was like, what? What are you talking about? He was like, it looks really like metallic and weird. And then I realised that it was the lilac highlighter. So according to boys, it looks like you've rubbed your face up against a car, which I'm not sure is the best look that I want to go for. So I think I might save this one for like big nights out because it's obviously intense. So instead I've been opting for this like slightly more subtle and safe champagne-y shade, and I just think it's so pretty. I've got it on today. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this. I'm not very good at like showing off highlight. I'm not one of these girls that can be like, but like it's around here somewhere. If you can see a glow, it's this. Moving on to brows, which is the thing I get asked about all the time. I know my eyebrows are big. Like, I'm from Liverpool. It's in my blood to have big brows. This is my winning combo at the moment, and they are all things from Benefit. So to start with, I use this little spoolie brush, which is one of the best spoolies ever. It really like is quite big and bushy. Then I have been filling them in with the Goof Proof Brow Pencil. That's really hard to say with a cold. I'm shade 4 in all the Benefit brow products, but this one just comes with a really waxy wind up pencil type deal. It's not my favourite, I have to say. I prefer the Precisely My Brow version, which is a lot skinnier and a lot more precise, and you can literally draw in individual hairs, which I like a lot more, but I can't afford it at the moment. So this is my like second choice, but like I still love using it. It's super duper easy. And then my last brow step, it's a long process, is using the Ready Set Brow gel, which looks like this, and also it smells amazing. If you happen to be in the market for a brow gel that smells amazing, try this. It's really good stuff. My eyebrows don't budge, but they also don't like look too cemented, and like, you know, they go a little bit crispy sometimes. That's not good. I'm not about the crispy brow life. But these 3 products are my holy trinity brow setup. They're so good. We are blitzing through this. So next up is eyeshadow. I had a rummage and found my mega old MAC eyeshadow palette, which still hasn't been completed, and I've had this since I was about 16. But these bad boys are so expensive that when I do treat myself to one, I'm like, okay, that's me done for the next 2 years. It seems to have become kind of half bronzy and half kind of burgundy colours. The one that I've been really digging is this one, which is definitely the most used one in the palette, and that is All That Glitters. It's a very warm, subtle, but very pretty bronze kind of colour. I think just literally that on its own across the lids, which is what I've got on today, if you care, is really pretty and super easy. It takes like 2 seconds. And when I pair it with this, which is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, it doesn't budge all day and it stays looking perfect for the whole day. It's great stuff. If I don't use eyeshadow primer, everything goes to shit. My life falls apart. So I really like this one. It does the job, and that's my favourite eyeshadow at the moment. Ta-da! Oh man, I forgot to include primer. Pretend that I put primer at the beginning. So I'm enjoying a combo of these things. This is a really old, probably maybe out of date, Benefit Professional, which I've literally used pretty much down to its last legs. And this is probably an even older L'Oreal Lumière Magique Base Pure Light Primer. Basically trying to work out where I want areas to be quite like matte and full coverage, and the areas that I want to be a little bit lighter and more glowy. These have been faves of mine for ages, hence why I can't bear to throw them away because I can't afford to replace them, but they are definitely two of my favourite makeup primers that I've ever used. Okay, we're now back on track. 3 things left. The next thing is not a surprise for anyone who has watched my videos for a long time. This is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. Pretty much the only thing that I didn't mix up in my makeup bag recently, because this thing is my soulmate and my true love. It's the best eyeliner you will ever use. It's blacker than black, it stays put, it doesn't budge, it doesn't transfer. It's amazing. But you've heard me go on about that so many times, let's move on. Mascara might actually come as a little bit of a surprise, and it also means that there are now 2 Primark makeup products in my everyday makeup, which is pretty impressive. Like, go Primark. This is the PS Pro High Definition Mascara Ultra Volume and Lift. It comes in super shiny silver packaging like this, and the mascara wand itself looks a lot like Benefit Roller Lash. It's very skinny and solid and plastic. The bristles are... Brussels? No! Why am I so bad at this? The bristles themselves are teeny tiny and very rigid, which means you can really get right in at the root of the lash and really give it a good wiggle and pull it up. Yeah, very similar to Roller Lash in kind of shape. Roller Lash smudges all over my goddamn face, whereas this stuff only smudges kind of down to the bottom of my eyes, which for me is good going. I've never found a mascara that doesn't smudge down my face. But honestly, I think this is about £2 or £3 and it is so good. It makes my lashes look amazing, especially when I can be bothered to curl them. These are my Shuamura eyelash curlers, which I don't even want to admit to how long I've had these for. These are amazing. I've tried to replace these though, and I can't find them anywhere else. Have they stopped selling these? If they have, can you let me know if you know any good eyelash curlers? Because I would really like a new pair. I've had these for a long time. But honestly, these two are like my new winning combo for lashes. This mascara, if you haven't tried it, try it. If you have any eyelash curler recommendations that aren't gonna slice my eyelashes in half, literally my biggest fear, please let me know. But also, I don't know why I'm holding these at you in a very threatening manner. If you can recommend any mascaras that don't smudge, do they exist? Do they come from a foreign land, far, far away, that I just haven't found them yet? Please let me know, because I'm nearly 26 and I'm still yet to find one. Last but not least, well, there's actually 2 things left. One of them is my packet of pills, which funnily enough, I'm gonna make a video about soon, I think. Unless it's too weird. I'm not really sure where I need to start drawing boundaries. But anyway, I keep these in my makeup bag because it's pretty much the only place I go to every day where I don't forget that I need to take this to stop myself having a child. And last but not least, the makeup bag is empty apart from this tiny little lipstick, which I think has got to be in my like top 5 lipsticks of all time. I think my favourite ever, if I really had to choose, would probably be Kat Von D Lolita or Lolita 2. But this is definitely a strong contender, and this is another Kat Von D product. Every single thing I've ever used from Kat Von D I have loved. This is the Studded Kiss lipstick in Lovecraft. It comes in badass packaging. It's like black studded packaging, and then the colour itself is a perfect kind of nudie rose pink. It's not what I've got on today because I'm an idiot. I've actually got Velvet Teddy on today, but this is my forever go-to day-to-day colour. It's so pretty, so flattering. It's literally that your lips but better thing. It's just so pretty. The formula is gorgeous. It's creamy. Smells great. Smells like very kind of like sweet cream. But yeah, if you're looking for like a universal everyday lipstick colour, it doesn't get much better than this. We did it, folks. We got there. I know I'm not very good at makeup, but I really like makeup. I like sitting down and putting makeup on my face. And I think for myself I do like a semi-good job. I still haven't really figured out how to cover up dark circles. I still haven't figured out how to make my mascara not smudge. So if you would like to see a couple more beauty videos every now and again, please do let me know. I hope you enjoyed this one. I feel a bit sheepish now that I've done it, like I shouldn't have done this. So please let me know if you did enjoy it. If not, don't give it a thumbs down because don't be a dick. Chuck a comment down below and let me know if you use any of this lot or if you've got any recommendations for me that you think I might like. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Lucy Jane Wood. Oh, that's Snapchat as well. It's all at Lucy Jane Wood. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new. Hello! And you can also hit the notifications bell, the little bell down by the subscribe button, and that will let you know every time I upload a video if you happen to enjoy this nonsense. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Mwah.